Welcome back to Central New York's Open House. I'm your host, Jill Hayes from New York Sash. Previously on Open House, I introduced you to Go Red for Women's Healthier Lifestyles Challenge, in which 12 women, myself being one of them, are taking steps towards healthier living for a healthier heart. Last time, I went to Slocum-Dixon and had my blood pressure checked and my blood drawn to know my cholesterol level. Now that I have that information, I can use that as a gauge to see how well I did after the 12 weeks. So this week, it's the second step. I met with Al Calogero from the Fitness Mill, and he helped me design an exercise program to fit my schedule. It was rough, and I'm not sure I really want to be showing you this part, but here it is, me and Al at the Fitness Mill.
We're going to start doing some interval training. Today what I'm going to have her do is we're going to be doing some sprinting on the track, and then we're going to do some recovery around the curves, okay? She's going to be going nice and slow. That's interval training, where your heart rate elevates real high, and then you take it down slow, and then you run very fast, elevate your heart, and bring it back down again. Go! Get it moving. Come on. And now one slow walk around the track. Ready? Go! She can burn a lot of calories doing this. She burns a lot of calories in a very short period of time. Not only that, is what we do is we elevate her heart rate. We work at her heart rate probably from 140 to about 180 beats per minute. So she's working burning more calories and working her heart rate at a higher pace. It's almost like doing hill repeats when you're training for the Boilermaker, where you would run up a hill and then walk down, then run up a hill and then walk down. So she's able to do that on the track by sprinting one lap and then walking one lap, and then sprinting one lap and then walking one lap. You look a little tired today.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a long way from the fun runs at Proctor Park when I was like 12.
What'd you do this weekend?
Well, it was Super Bowl Sunday. So pomegranate wheat, not light beer. Boneless chicken wings. I totally went off my Healthier Lifestyles Challenge type, but it was just one day, right? I'm allowed.
One day, a little bit.
So now I got to pay.
Now you're going to pay the price. Now that we got done with this, let's go downstairs. We'll do our weight training.
Okay.
Then we'll come back up here and do our cool down. Okay? Let's go. Let's get started on our workout program. First thing you have to do is let's fill out your workout chart. Okay?
For a lot of women, myself included, we worry about weight training because we don't want to bulk up. But weight training is still important, even for women.
It's very important, but one thing you got to remember, you don't have as much testosterone in your body as men do. Okay, so the possibility of you growing large muscle is very small. Okay, but what we're going to do is we're going to just do a lightweight, more repetitions. But you have to handle enough weight that at least taxes the muscle. Okay. So the other thing we're doing weight training for is for osteoporosis. We want to build more muscle. The more muscle that we have on our body, the more calories we can burn, and also the more muscle that you have on your body, you can increase your bone density.
Okay, Al, now I have not lifted in a long time, so you're going to take it easy on me, right?
Yep, I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to show you how to do all the exercises properly.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to start by just going, we're going to do an agonist-antagonist workout, which is going to work the front of your body and the back of your body. We're going to try and keep it balanced. So the first exercise we're going to do is we're going to do an incline bench press for your chest, then we're going to go right back and we're going to do something for your back over on a lat pull-down machine. So why don't we get started?
Okay. There's a complete workout for my heart, amongst other things.
Right now we've got, we got almost everything in. We've done the cardiovascular exercise, we've done our weight training. We're going to go upstairs, we're going to do, 16 laps equal a mile. You can jog 4 laps, we'll walk 4 laps. With the intervals beforehand, you've actually run a mile and worked out, and this really hasn't taken us too long. A little bit with the instruction, a little bit more instruction. If you were doing it on your own, you learned it. All of a sudden it would take you just a little bit longer. I'd say 45 minutes at the most. Okay? and that's what we really want to do. Time's a factor. You don't have a real lot of time to do anything. You got to get it in and out.
Right.
You want to get a lot done in a short period of time. It's actually the best way to do it.
Yeah, and the great thing about working out here at Fitness Mill is you got showers in there, you got babysitting classes.
You can do everything in one spot. You know, you can take spinning, you can take a aerobics class, you can take boot camp classes, you can do free weight training, you can do circuit training upstairs, you can run around the track. You know, then you got your showers, you got your saunas, so you can do a whole complete thing in one spot. So bring your bag with you, you know, change, take your shower, get in and out. So probably I would say with shower and everything, you know, an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes at the most, and that's time for yourself.
And it's going to do amazing things for your body and for your heart. Al, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
And I'll see you next week.
You got it.
I'm going to go cool down now. Fitness Mill is a great place to work out, and especially for people who are on the go. I know we're all super busy with our lives, and sometimes it's hard to fit it in, but there's a lot of things that you can do at home if you don't have time to make it to the gym. Just be active with your family, with your kids. If you've got a treadmill at home or just some weights or a ball, like Al said, there's a lot of things that you can do to keep active and get your heart going.